to my channel. This is Becca with House of Lenormand. Today is Tuesday, November 15th, 2019. I wanted to take a quick second and say hello and welcome to all of the new subscribers. Thank you for being with me here today. I really appreciate it. I wanted to take a look at Giuliani. I know we had done a grand tableau on him a couple of weeks ago, so I would encourage you guys to go take a look at that. He's in serious legal problems, like serious legal problems. It appears that the advisors and Trump, Barr, and Pompeo are going to throw him under the bus. He has all of the secrets. He's going to, once he realizes nobody's coming to help him, it looks like he will flip and betray them. That grand tableau did show a flight risk, and just a few days ago, I think it was last week perhaps, that the advisors or the people that he was working with were apprehended at the airport on a one-way ticket. But that grand tableau did show him being in serious legal jeopardy and standing trial perhaps sometime in March of 2020. We also did a couple of quick readings, and it showed that there is a possibility that he will be, not sure if it's indicted, but arrested sometime this month around the 23rd or so. So around that week of the 23rd perhaps is what was showing for him to be perhaps arrested. And then today they're saying that Giuliani is not going to comply with subpoenas. So I'm wondering if that's what's going to get him arrested. So let's take a look very quickly to see what's going to happen when Giuliani does not comply with congressional subpoenas. Let's take a look. Please show me what will happen with Rudy Giuliani for not complying with congressional subpoenas. Please show me what will happen to Rudy Giuliani for not complying with congressional subpoenas. Okay. Well, he can't fly away, so that's good. Okay, so We have the book, the whip, the storks, the bear, the key, the child, the woman on the first row. And then we have the tower, the mice, the coffin, the birds, the tree, the writer, and the snake. Well, it looks like he can't leave. If he tries to leave and return, he can't. He's hoping that Trump will be able to protect him, perhaps use his voice to speak and claim executive privilege as a way to cover for him not going. Because here's the government and government corruption that needs to end. Perhaps this is him wanting to not have him go before Congress, blocking him from going there. We're seeing a woman back here that's going to be that's going to cause him a lot of problems. He is going to receive some sort of message that he does need to come and speak, but it's like he betrays that or he lies about it. This could be saying that he's a no-show. He doesn't show up here. It's going to get him in big trouble. He's going to get in big, big trouble. These three right here is isolation, corruption, and an end or a black box. This could be a possible arrest, even though I'm not seeing the ring, which would be something that binds you like a handcuff. I'm not seeing that here, but this could be talking about a possible arrest. Also, the book knights over to the coffin. That's a super secret confidential black box that's been abused for corrupt purposes here. This is in regards to the server and the conversations here with the birds that's in that server. There's an airport here and a pattern of leaving and returning, and abusing that server for corrupt purposes. But like I said, if he tries to leave, he can't. He can't leave here. It's like he tries to take travel by air and it doesn't happen, or perhaps he gets arrested at the airport as well. Let me see here. So I just asked if Rudy Giuliani gets arrested at an airport. We have the cross, the scythe, and the dog. The dog is a positive card, and these two are negative. But since it ends in a positive, this could be saying yes, and he's apprehended very quickly, or they're able to catch him quickly. Because here it's showing that if he tries to leave, he can't. It's an end of a flight. And And he's looking for Donald Trump to speak on his behalf or speak of some sort of privilege that he has that keeps him out of it. There's an exposure of a significant betrayal here. There's a legacy of a woman here, a woman's legacy. This woman could be big trouble. There's also here with the birds, this is a pair, so there could be two women involved here as well that are against this guy. And the birds doesn't necessarily mirror to the woman, so I can't say that these women have spoken or these are two new women that will be speaking, but there's a pair of women here. It looks like there's going to be new messages, new news, something new is being delivered, or the early stages of something that's being delivered that has to do with the conversations that he was having with the president, that are perhaps in that super secret black box that is confidential, that they've been abusing for corrupt purposes here. But it looks like these are two new women. So it won't, this is a possibility that it is not Marie and Fiona Hill. It looks like with the child here, it's perhaps new messages from two new women that perhaps we have not heard about yet. I'm not quite sure. That exposes a significant betrayal. So I'm not seeing anything here that would talk about him getting an invitation to speak, such as the letter and the bouquet. That would be kind of like a subpoena. This here could be saying that he, this yes or no, that he fails to comply with the subpoena, and he gets in trouble and gets punished for it very quickly. This was to ask if he tries to run away and go to an airport. This is saying that this is an airport here with the storks knighting to the tower. That's an institution where you leave and return. So that's saying if he tries to flee, there's going to be a huge loss for him. And this is saying yes. So I'm wondering if he tries to leave and he gets busted. There's a lot of verbal arguing and a lot of verbal criticism here. There's a departure from a legacy of some sort. Not that I ever thought he had a good legacy, but either way, there's something significant going on with health here as well, and perhaps someone's lineage. This right here could be talking about having a mental breakdown here. And the birds is also the card of your thoughts as well as communication. So he may be under chronic stress here, repetitive stress. It's chronic. It just amps up, as well as this guy here, because the Bear Knight's over here. They're both under a lot of chronic stress. These two, there may be a possibility of a mental breakdown of some sort. That's why health is showing pretty significant here. These two are far away. This would be a hospital. They don't knight and they don't mirror with the tower and the tree. They don't necessarily mirror, but this would be a hospital. But there's something significant going on with health here, perhaps due to a mental breakdown and chronic stress, like crap in his pants in the amount of world of trouble he's in. In his grand tableau, he had the cross right above him. It's like he's going to be sacrificed. He's going to be put on trial. So I'm going to try to remember to link the grand tableau for Giuliani below for all of you, the new subscribers that have not seen it. It's a lengthy video. It's about an hour and a half. But there's a lot of detail there. There could also be conversations with the child. Or conversations about a child that could be in regards to a parent's child. That would perhaps be Joe Biden, who's somebody that is competing against this person here. This guy's in a world of trouble. He is in a world of trouble, and I think he's pretty darn aware of it. This is an institution that has secrets, so I don't know if this is talking about the intelligence community or the intelligence agency, or intelligence agencies. Right here, they have intelligence, confidential information. That's kept in an institution. Let me see. Yeah, him and Trump are both pooping their pants that this stuff back here was exposed. This right here, from here this way. What else? It looks like he's really worried that he can't leave, that he can't take off and go away somewhere. Because I think he knows what happens if he tries to flee. This happens here. I mean, who's to say he won't? Because, you know, he's having a mental breakdown. The mice is the card of stress, anxiety, worry, corrosion, erosion, something that takes away, thievery, corruption. And the birds is communications, conversations, small meetings, phone calls, anything verbal that has to use with to do with speaking your voice, your thoughts. And it also has a side of nervousness. So there's significant anxiety here, like big time anxiety, because whatever they were keeping in the dark or burying in that super secret confidential black box was exposed. There is a significant amount of criminality other than what we're hearing about with the birds here, of what was going on over there in the server. There's more to do with it than the Ukraine. Also with these two, this is in regards to someone or a country or a government that is symbolized by the bear. This could be Russia. There's something else in there also about Russia. And I think we touched on that a few readings ago. I'm not quite sure which one it was. I think it was about, I think that reading was, what did Trump and Putin talk about? That video is pretty revealing as well. But there's stuff in there about Russia as well that they're crapping their pants about. I'm not seeing the fox here, so I can't say investigations. There's something to do here with these two mirroring each other, with the whip and the mice and the child and the rider. With these two mirroring each other, there's something, there's some chronic stress, chronic anxiety, repetitive stress, repetitive anxiety that there's no solution to, and it has to do with new messages or children that are visiting. Okay, these two is an abusing a child. The whip is something that's chronic, repetitive. It's also the card for anything that has to do with physical activity, like cleaning, sports, also sex. So that may be coming into play here, linked to this person. Barr, Trump, and Pence, Pompeo. No, not Pence. Pence doesn't fit the bear. This would be Trump, Barr, Pompeo, Russia here with the bear. There's a pair of women here. If we read this as Barr, he's separated over here to the tower. He doesn't even knight. The bear knight's over here. This knight's over here. It's like Barr can't help him either. And neither can Trump. Trump can try executive privilege, but it doesn't work. It causes problems here. Barr can't help him either. It's out of reach for him. Barr can't help him. Pompeo can't help him. But there's two of these people. I'm trying to figure out if these two, because this is a pair right here. So one pair could be Trump and Barr. The other pair could be Pompeo and Barr. Trump and Putin. Pompeo and Barr, or Giuliani and Barr. No, because Giuliani doesn't fit in here. Yeah, there's more in there that's going to get revealed. And those people that were involved, Pompeo, Barr, Trump, Russia. I'm not seeing Pence in here. Pence would show up more like the dog, because he doesn't fit the description of a bear. Someone very large, someone that is very large, at like a CEO of their institution, someone that's at the top. Pence is more of like an advisor or has a supporting role, so he would show up more as the bear, or I'm sorry, as the dog. So I don't see Pence in here, but there's two new women here. Possibly another one here with the storks being the Queen of Hearts. Yeah, it looks like if he doesn't comply, he is going in a world of trouble. He is going to be in, and he's going to have some serious legal issues. If we read the Tower as his legal problems, the courts, he's in deep crap. Deep doo-doo for that guy. If he does speak here, it's going to be false. He's going to lie. He is going to lie. And then that'll land him in even more trouble for perjury. That's also quite possibly why we got this. Hold on, let me show you guys again. Where's that scythe? Perhaps another reason why he does not want to speak, because this would be speaking under oath. And he can't do that. So he's going to have to lie, and then that lie is going to get him in a bunch of trouble. So we'll have to see how that plays out, but Giuliani's in a world of doo-doo. Let me see. One last question really quickly, because we're at 22 minutes. Yeah, the intelligence agency is something that's confidential and classified. Okay, let me see. So I just asked if Rudy Giuliani is going to be arrested. We have the fish, which is positive, the key, which is positive, and the man, which is neutral. This is him. The question that we were asking about, it's saying yes, it's tied to money. Money, business, commerce, trade, stocks, exchanges, but it has to do with money and business. Let me see. So I asked one to try to get some timing, and it's the 17th, towards the end, the 17th or the end of the month. So the 17th is Thursday, before the end of the month. So 17 through the week of like the 23rd or so, around there, a few days before and after. So like 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27th. But it's looking like before the end of the month. And again, like I said, if he tries to leave, he can't. If he tries to take off, he can't. Yeah, I just asked, is it around the 23rd? And I got the heart, which is positive. It's the 24th. So perhaps sometime next week. And it may have something to do with him trying to leave. But it's around money. And I know that the news is now reporting that they started looking at his finances. This guy, and that the money had showed up in his grand tableau as well. So I'm going to try to remember to link that down for you guys below. Thank you so much for being with me here today, and I'll see you guys on my next one. Bye.